The rhetoric from both Democrats and Republicans is ramping up ahead of Tuesday's midterm elections, with polls showing Democrats have lost ground with people who say they will definitely vote. President Biden now going all in with political rhetoric, saying any vote for any Republican is a vote supporting Trump extremism. Fox's Madeline Rivera reports from Washington.
In his closing argument, President Biden makes a direct appeal to Americans, urging them to consider the fate of the country's democracy ahead of Election Day.
But institutions that have held us together as we sought a more perfect union are also at stake.
Still, it's unclear if his message will be enough to sway voters in an election season dominated by the economy and inflation. New Fox polls indicate razor-thin margins in key races that could determine control of the Senate.
In the last month or so, the Republicans are winning 60, 70, 75% of Biden disapprovers. So in those individual states, Pennsylvania and Georgia we talked about, I'm looking at, can the Republicans continue that trend?
In Pennsylvania, Democratic Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman maintains a slight edge over Republican celebrity Dr. Mehmet Oz, 45% to 42%. But Fetterman's lead has narrowed after a rocky debate performance last week.
I might miss some words, but in Washington, D.C., I'm not going to, make any of the mistakes of not supporting of all the kinds of policies.
In Georgia, Democratic incumbent Senator Raphael Warnock is in a statistical tie with Republican former football player Herschel Walker. The chances of a runoff looking more likely, with neither Warnock nor Walker appearing to surpass the 50% threshold required to win.
The biggest threat to democracy is more spending and high inflation.
About 10% of voters are still undecided or have not yet voted in Georgia and Pennsylvania, and their votes could be decisive. In Washington, Madeline Rivera, Fox 4 News.
And if you don't vote by tomorrow, you do have to wait until Tuesday, Election Day. You can find a link to your county's election office by going to our website, fox4news.com, or you can go to the Fox 4 News app.